Drifting through the black with the price of my name. No fleet, no flag, just fueling the flame. Ghost on the scanner, sharp with the aim. I'm the guard in the cockpit, playing the game. Neon trails in a world gone cold. That's reroute, but I never fold. Strugglers live with the truth I sold. To the highest bidder in a tale untold. Signal locked, systems green. Got the crew, no in between. Smothered in truth, the corrupted streets. Captains online, let the chaos scream. Tactical mind in a galaxy crash. Stacking credits while the systems hack. Tired of kings who fade your man. I fly solo when I've always land. Data breach, memory trace. Systems arrive, clear interface. One last job, one last deal. Wiping my tracks, no trace to reveal. Locked in drift past Pyro's flame. Eyes on the hall, no need for fame. Black box balls and a burning name. The little legend of who I became. Star Trek life of an instinct stop. Maybe find a mark where the lights all stop. No safe force when you bend the law. But I am talking just being the law. Signal locked, systems free. Got the crew, no in between. Smothered in truth, the corrupted streams. Captains online with the chaos scream. They call me myth, they call me ghost. Just the pain on this rich at most. No sea fleets more, empires cry, and I still walk where your heroes die. Respond online, silence breaks. Run your scans, track my weights. I don't hide, I just evade. This legends move in a different shade. Signal locked, systems green. Got the crew, no in between. Brandish warning, fire in the road. Catching guitars, they die. Let's roll.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Captain Katarn here. Welcome back to another XCOM 2 stream. It's actually been a while since I played XCOM 2. Been in a real Star Citizen kick recently, and I do enjoy it. So we're going to play some XCOM 2. Now I want to show you the character pool before we get into this, since this is a new stream. And I want to make sure that we, set us up optimally. It's been so long since I played, I figured that, continuing any of the old ones doesn't have any emotional weight anymore, since I don't even remember what we're doing. But I have all of the clone troopers in here, and it's like half the list, really. I also have all of the New Republic soldiers, like Carlos Reichian, Cara Dune, Rix Madine, etc., Del Mico, anybody that would have been in this era. I have, I think, like 45 Mandos, so Din and Bo and all the major ones you think of, plus a bunch of other randomized ones I made. Harrison Dola, of course. And then we have all the Jedi as well. So that's like Luke and Han, or no, not Han, but Luke and Mara Jade and stuff like that. So we should have a pretty interesting roster here. It's going to be all kinds of different characters. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of different abilities on the battlefield. Should be fun. So if you haven't joined me for an XCOM stream before, welcome. This is kind of fun. This is something I like to do. It's a little different, and since it's a holiday weekend, I figure that we'll try it. So let's do a new game. We're going to play this on Legend. I know. We may actually die within the first stream, which would be fine. But I mean, like, there's no room for error, and we're going to go for it. So let's check it out. So there's a few things we can actually do here too. Let's go into this. Now I want to start at the Reaper headquarters. I like that the best. I don't want to make the events of all the dark events permanent, but I do want to double the length of the Avatar project. Now we're not playing with the covert infiltration mod. I've killed that, and I will make sure that if we do a part 2 of this, if we survive long enough to have another stream, that I will keep it disabled so it doesn't accidentally come back like it did last time. We're not going to also double the length of the mission timers. This is actually going to be hard. We can fail. I want to be able to fail. We're also going to randomize the base stats for all soldiers to make it even harder. And whatever the hell this is, the soldiers can be gene modded even while wounded. I've never done it. Maybe we'll figure that out this time. Okay. We'll also reduce the beginner voiceover. And we'll start without Iron Man. We're not going to cheat, but that just means that if my save gets corrupted, I have a couple other ones that I could possibly use. So let's jump in. Okay, we're going to integrate the downloaded content. It's us against the Empire. It's the remnant of the Empire, but it also has Palpatine and Vader. Just go with it. Let's have a good time, because it's definitely not going to be a canon playthrough. It doesn't make the story kind of makes sense, it kind of doesn't, so you just kind of gotta roll with it. Hey, sad you're not finishing the old playthrough. Been waiting for it. Can't wait to watch this. Also, your first full stream watching live. Welcome, Jordan. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even remember where we were in that, so I feel like because it's been a couple months since I played that, I really need to start over. So I apologize. But my mod list is in the description, and you can certainly, you know, set that up and play it yourself. In fact, maybe on the Discord I'll throw it on like my Mega Drive or something, and give you guys an option to download the old playthroughs if you want to see if you can do better than the captain. All right, so let's take a look here. So we've got all right, so we've got Jyn Erso leading 3 clone troopers, but you know, the clones are probably, I want to say that there's like 150 or more clones in our list, so we probably have like 300 soldiers. It makes sense that almost all of them are going to end up being clones. This kind of sucks. He kind of got stuck in here. I've never seen this before. I don't think I've ever been put in a building by a character to start, which means he can't actually go anywhere. I've never seen this. I've never been in here like this before. He can't go anywhere without being seen. That's fascinating, and he's probably going to run into a civilian in here or something. Okay, that's weird. Like I said, I've never seen that before. We are not using the covert infiltration mod, so we're gonna have like standard base game things, missions and things like that. It should be a lot more fun. Okay. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of verticality on this particular part of the map. Okay, so we can see where we need to get to. I would really like to get on this roof, but that's just not happening, huh? Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. I guess we can. Yeah, I can't send her anywhere where she's going to have a problem. I'm afraid to open that. There's some civilians there. We'll see. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to use this this office building really as our only cover in the region. That's crazy. But maybe now we're gonna see a little bit of the mods I've been working with. Let's bring him over here just to make sure that we're not. Okay. All right. I'm kind of afraid to run out here, so I'm gonna put him in Overwatch. We're gonna be this is the hardest difficulty, so we're gonna be very strategic about our moves. Make sure that we're not exposing ourselves. Okay. We found our first group of army officers. Now remember, since we're on Legend, there's gonna be, I think, 4 groups of officers. It's actually gonna be pretty substantially difficult. Now she can get here and she's not gonna be seen. Oh shit. Oh, that was a problem. She's probably dead now, but she does have a movement left. Well, unless our dudes hit their shots, in which case, I mean, that would be helpful. we may have to start over on mission 1. This is very hard difficulty. I thought for sure she'd be okay, because like she can practically be on top of them and not be seen. But that's not going to be the case here, so I'm trying to think where we can put her that's not just instant death.
All right, I'll go.
We'll try this, but I don't have a whole lot of faith that we're going to get this done. Kind of wish. Yeah, we don't really have an option to be able to get this guy into position. I mean, this is just asking to get naded, and at this difficulty level, they'll definitely do it. The fact that there's no roof availability here pisses me off. Like, there's no height shot advantages. We kind of got screwed on this map, I gotta be honest. Like, and then this guy's only got 3 health. That's like a guaranteed death. Yeah, I think we may have to turn off randomizing stats if we want to play like this. Ooh.
Let's move out.
I don't think there's any way that she's gonna survive 3.
In big trouble here.
Did he get him? No. There's no way she's gonna survive 6 people shooting at her. We may be starting over again on episode 1, or on mission 1, but that's just how it works. I think. Yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna be a squad wipe. This is hard. Remember, we have a lot of mods that increase the difficulty pretty substantially. Maybe I can't play on Legend. Maybe I'm not a Legend. Only in my mind, right?
Rolling out.
We could literally have every character dead on our team by the end of this turn, especially when we're not taking them out.
One down, thousands to go.
Okay.
Troopers, move it!
So he's dead here, but we can at least get this guy. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, he gets a flank shot on them and it's a dodge. That's really a problem.
Let's roll.
Trouble here!
On my way.
Fire!
Death.
Yeah. At this point, I just want the squad wipe for the. It should be really a game over, right? I think if you don't.
Firepower there!
Yes. Well, it's the same except that I took out the covert infiltration mod and all of the dependencies of that. Hold on a second. Let's see. Can I? No. I was hoping I could get them both, but if I only have to choose one, let's get the guy that's guaranteed to die. Oh, nice. Okay, she couldn't even save herself.
Rolling out. Keep going.
Firepower there!
We need to have these guys look like the ISB agents. Yeah, this is so... She's flanked now. She's dead.
Whoa!
What I need to do is get the SDK kit and go into the mod. There we go. We're dead. I think it's just game over. I don't want to restart this mission. Let's go to main menu. I do not like whatever this map is. No, thank you. Okay, thank you. We'll turn that down. I can't. I just don't want to peek. I'm kind of peeking right now. Is this too high? Alright, so we'll do it again. We'll do it on Commander this time. We'll reduce the voice VO. I like the Reaper thing again. We'll double the length of the Avatar project. But we'll also make it... We're going to do... since we're doing... Commander. Let's also make all the dark events permanent. Make that a little bit harder. We'll give ourselves that concession. And I'm not going to randomize the base stats for all soldiers because, like, getting people out in the field in the first mission with a 3 hit point is, like, ridiculously unfair. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll try again. Fingers crossed. All right, so I hope that this is better. I have turned it down. I actually I'm peeking, man. I'm going to turn down everything in turn. There we go. Want it to be a good experience. It was actually pretty perfect for Star Citizen, so I don't know what's going on.
20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Oh, I restarted my PC. That's the one thing I do not like about the Go XLR mixer, is that it changes every freaking time that I use it. It's always like, it feels like my levels never save. I restart my PC, which I only do like once a month, but I did it this morning, and that means everything is out of whack. Oh, we're T-posing.
One that they won't be able to cover up so easily.
Okay, so this is a little different. We have Tura Rafikan, which I believe maybe she was in the Thrawn duology. I'm trying to remember. I know she's definitely in Star Wars Rebellion or Supremacy if you're, you know, a UK player. She's definitely a known player. All right, let's yeah, we'll use. I have Jyn Erso as our full-time Reaper just because I wanted to make sure we have a Star Wars character, and I thought that she was pretty cool. I know she should be dead in this timeline, but none of this really matters. You know, we got clones too. We're just having fun. You kind of gotta go with it, right?
Let's move fast.
Alright, so we were playing on Commander this time, which is slightly easier, but there's gonna be 3 pods, I believe, in Commander. That's actually perfect. If I get a Claymore there, I think I can get at least 2 of them. Let's see if that's possible. If I don't think she can throw that far, but oh, I got it. No, that's only 1. Damn. I can get 1 in the civilians. I don't know if I want to take them out. I don't think there's any, you know, game over casualties from that. We'll send her here in anticipation of their next move. And I think that that's going to work out pretty well. Okay. We'll take these dudes and we'll get them set up to do Overwatch shots in case we accidentally get revealed or some calamity happens. Calamity Jane. And we'll keep this guy here. Okay, I think we're good, and she actually should hopefully be able to get all 3 with a Claymore. That's... Ooh, they spread a little bit at the end there. Okay, let's put everybody into Overwatch. We'll get them nice and set up in good spots. Want to be able to see everybody from where we are.
Scanning.
Okay. And now if we Claymore them, can we get all 3? Yes, we can. This will kill the loot if there's any loot in them, but that's fine. We want to survive. There it is. That's the way it should be. Like, since we killed everybody, we shouldn't be revealed. There's nobody alive to reveal us.
Okay.
So we'll bring her over and
Got it covered.
Overwatch her. Let's take our girl and try to see if we can find the other group. Ooh, still nothing, huh? There they are. Okay. I think we're not exposed at this point, so I'm not that worried about being seen yet. Alright, let's put her here, because this is a place where she can actually see them. And we'll put her into Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
There's not really any good squares available to this guy. Maybe here? No, we'll go here and do Overwatch, because if she takes a shot and they move, I think we'd be okay. And then same thing over here. This is a good spot at least for cover. And we'll do an Overwatch, and then here we'll just take a shot at the officer. We can probably stay in cover. We get him, I saw some blood. There we go. Got a 3 hit on him. That's a big deal. Okay, so they do see us.
Moving out. Form up.
No, they don't see us. Nice. Okay, so we got flank shots on everybody. 75 to hit on this flank shot. And she has a 3 to 5 weapon, so she's gonna have a 22% crit. Let's do that. That's a 1 in 5 crit. Assuming she hits, and she doesn't.
Target. We're spotted.
Well, it might be spotted, but it's not like they moved. There it is. Alright, that's gonna make it a lot easier.
My weapon's spent.
Oh, she's still not revealed. Damn. We're so getting it done. Alright, let's also take this guy out. There it is. And then finally, if we can land this hit, we should be done. Oh. That's a big miss. We might lose our dude here. Ooh. Okay. He's already got a kill. I want this guy to level up, so let's Let's send them here. We're gonna use a grenade to guarantee the kill. Not gonna take any chances. This will get him leveled up too. Okay, promotion earned. Good stuff. And then this guy can plant the X4. We might be out of here. I don't know. Might be another group. There we go. Nice. Not bad. That was certainly a lot better than the previous one. Alright. You gotta win the first one to get going, and I haven't played without the covert infiltration mod in a long, long time, so it's kind of nice to get back into an almost vanilla style game. Ah, he's only lightly wounded. That's good. Alright, everyone's promoted, so we'll take care of that. Back at base. He's got a fear of breaking concealment. That's awful, but she's a Hunter of the Lost. This is one of our Jedi. This is good. Alright, let's see who we have. We're going to set them up, obviously, according to what they are. Okay, so we didn't earn enough for our rookies to actually get leveled up, which is unfortunate, but... the XP mod should have given them some XP. I guess we didn't get that much XP because we usually have... I'm used to having 3 pods there, so I guess we didn't get enough. Let's get these guys. So this dude... I'm thinking we could do Commander's Choice on this. And let's make him something like really pretty amazing. Maybe an assault. Yeah, we'll make him an assault. I like the fact he's an ARC trooper. I like the fact that he's got some pretty sexy armor here. Got the shoulder patch, you gotta respect it. Promote her. Alright, we turned off all Frakes stuff, unfortunately, so we're not gonna hear Jonathan Frakes, but we can bring him back because he could always say...
Fucking outrageous.
Yeah, anytime we want him to. So that's nice. Okay, so we have her leveled up with a remote start, which can help us in the field. I guess she's just sulky. Is that her personality? Let's fix that. That's dumb. Hard luck. How about intense? Because, or how about smug? Rebellions are built on hope. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Smug is better. All right, now this chick, I kind of think she should be an officer. It's not really. I don't even know if it's on here. I think I have to train it specially, so we may not be able to do that. Make her a ranger. I'm trying to see what the normal classes are. Okay, so it's the longer one probably. Okay. Perfect. Well, it's about 450 mods to get to this state, but yeah, it does work. It's in the description. Welcome. Weight Loss Games. Nice to see it. Random parts of the game audio are a bit loud overall, a bit quiet, but I've just turned volume up on my end. Not sure how it is for other people. I can't do anything about that. The game is going to have explosions and sound effects and stuff, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But my voice should be consistent, and it's also going to duck the audio out whenever I talk, because that's really important to a consistent stream. Let's go. You just might be overly sensitive to it, and if so, I apologize. Alright, so we have her set up as a ranger, and we gave her no abilities because she's not that leveled up. So then here, this dude, I would make him also a ranger, but we shouldn't do that. He has the stuff. Let's make him a field medic. It's actually a pretty cool class. It'll help us all. He's got a nice shotgun there. We'll get them upgraded to Star Wars weapons next time. Very cool. Yeah, so there's what's called audio ducking on there, so that when I talk, the game volume gets, you know, lowered, and then when I stop speaking, the game volume comes back up. It's make room for a voice, essentially. Let's do active research. I'd like to do modular weapons first, just because it gives me better lightsabers for our Jedi. And we do have 175 supplies, so let's see if there's anybody that we absolutely should recruit. We do have a couple Jedi here that we could grab if we needed
Hey,
to.
kid,
We also have.
I'm putting together a crew.
Hey,
You in?
Order in Discord is now one of the captain's crew. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. I totally appreciate you, Jordan. Yep, and that's really helpful because I'm always asking about the audio. So you being preemptively on it is awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna grab anybody quite yet. We only have 12 soldiers, but we are playing on the vanilla. We should be okay for now. We can pick up rookies through our missions. Let's see. We could build a med kit, so I want to at least get one of those for our field medic, and I think we're good now. Let's go ahead and jump into the field. So we need to grab these rookies. That's really important. We'll get up our soldiers for free, save our supplies, and oh, that's the other thing I should do. Don't know. Actually, no, I have no engineers, so it doesn't matter. But maybe I can build something here. Yeah. What can we build here? I don't want the resistance ring. Yeah, I guess I do want the resistance. I kind of want the GTS more than I want the resistance ring. So we'll do that, because then I can get another soldier on the field almost immediately. By the time that's up, if we're ahead of schedule, we'll be able to get a soldier. Okay, so we have a modular weapon, assign new research. The other thing I like to do is get this hybrid materials, because having the plated armor or the nano skill vest gives everybody an extra health, which is such a big deal at the lower levels. It's the difference between a squad wipe and people limping home. Alright, so let's see who we got. We got, I think this guy is a rebel trooper. And then 2 more clones. Nice. Yeah, he might actually be a Jedi. I don't know, I'll have to look. It depends on how I have him dressed, that's how I'll be able to tell. A non-human soldier. I don't really want that. That's fine, we'll get an HK unit. Whatever. It's gonna be a good night tonight. What's going on, Pims? Good to see you, man. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be mad, as they say. Okay, so let's see what we have. Escort resistance operative to workstation. This is actually a... I don't know if I've ever done this before. This is different. We get an engineer for it, and they say it's easy. I'm gonna press X to doubt, but let's see what happens. We're probably gonna take some rookies on this. Okay. This is the squad we had last time, and that's fine. They're all pretty much perfectly willed, so I can take them. But nobody else leveled up, and we didn't do a really good job of that, so I don't know if maybe there's like a mod that's preventing level ups across the board. But we'll try it with this squad and see what happens. If nobody levels up again, then I know I'm going to have to play by normal XCOM rules, which is a little bit... It is, as they say, a bit shit. But let's set this up. So she has a scatter gun. What is her current weapon? 4.6 plus 3, 4.10. What does this one do? 4.6 plus 3, 4.15. I guess that's a little better. But actually, that looks kind of Star Wars-y. That's close enough. I'm not going to skin that. But this sword needs to go. We're going to give her a vibro sword. First of all, what's this? 3, 5, 10... Okay, so the Katarn honor sword does by far the most damage, but it doesn't make any sense that she would have one. So we are going to reskin the Katarn honor sword to a just a standard vibro sword that you'd see in like Knights of the Old Republic. I think that makes more sense. Okay, so over here he has a standard shotgun, so instead we're going to give him a blaster, right? We'll give him a DP-23 because he's a clone, so now he's a clone shotgun. And instead of an arc thing, we're going to give him a shield. He's an assault. We want him to be able to assault people appropriately and still have some points. So he's going to probably definitely come home. As far as she goes, 3, 4 plus 3. I think we have, yeah, so we have equal and even better. This one has a critical chance multiplier. So let's give her an A 180 sniper. This is a really cool weapon. I mean, it's either that or, I mean, this is a Battle of Hoth weapon. We'll give her a Battle of Hoth weapon. You deserve it with your smugness and deal with. I dig it. Okay, and she gets a claymore, and then here we're gonna give him a pistol. It doesn't matter. This is the secondary, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's give him something a little unique. So we'll say, oh, he's got a holdout blaster. Absolutely. I mean, this is the pre-scout trooper. And then as far as the shotgun goes, my favorite, as Gary Oldman says, in as Zorn, the SX-21 scatter blaster. There is no better Star Wars weapon in my opinion. That just looks awesome. Well, let's go ahead and build some items. I want to build 3 vests if we can, and we can't. Shit, we can't because they're not done with the. We're still researching it, but that's okay. All right, I think we'll be all right. Everybody looks good. The only other thing that we need is to make sure that he has the med kit. Okay, because he's our field medic, so that'll be good. We'll have 2 grenades. She has a claymore and can blow stuff up remotely. We should have a pretty good squad here. Let's launch this mission and see what happens. Let's test this test. In fact, you know what? Fuck. That's not what we want at all. I'd changed all of these over to Cave Johnson. I guess I forgot to save them before I restarted. No wonder my audio is weird. And okay, I had some really good some really good Cave Johnson quotes. It would have been great. Would have been mad, as they say. Make her a Cathar. It's not. I don't think it's possible. But it's a good idea.
And in this case, that means infiltrating one of their
Sundance says, liking your Star Wars content in multiple games, wanted to put a game on your radar. The game's called Kenshi, and the primary Star Wars mod is called Project Cather in the GCW era. So what is Kenshi about? I'll Google it, but I've either never heard of it or dismissed it because it's not one of the games I would play. So I am curious. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Urso out first, since she pretty much has the best range in terms of being able to see what's what. Okay, that was me. I was like, oh, she found something, but no, that was just me putting the mouse in the wrong place. Forgetting how to play. Okay, so we found an interrogation droid and an army clone trooper. Nice. Not my usual, but nice. Alright. We should be fine. We just have to be careful with getting too close over here. There's a lot of red. What is all this red from? Wow, they have that big of a sight range. Okay. That's what that is. So we'll get our people set up over here. I don't think we'll be seen. I usually don't like to have people standing next to each other, but in this case, I think it's fine. Anywhere where you can get hit by a nade is not a good square. Oh, nice. Did we get another soldier? Is this a... okay. Okay. So, remember, we're supposed to neutralize all the enemy targets, download archival footage from the exposed access point, and use the resistance operative to hack the access point to stun all enemies. That is freaking cool. Alright, we're going to bring her up here. The point is that she doesn't have a blaster that I don't... Oh, she does have a pistol. And she is part droid. It's weird. It's complicated. Just go with it. Tura is only from the game and a role-playing book. You just looked it up. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate that, too. And guys, if I miss a message, I apologize. I just get so excited about my XCOM that I just can't control myself. Alright, so let's put her here. Cool, okay, so we're seeing that we're kind of boxed in. We may have to fight here. It's not ideal, but it's not that bad, to be honest. It could be way worse. Alright, actually, you know what we could do? I think he has a melee problem. Can she get if she can get the claymore on him? She cannot. Okay, so what I want to do is put her in a position that she can claymore them in the next turn. So we'll go here. Because they have to essentially be a square on her. They would have to walk to like right here to find her, which is unlikely. And we'll put her in Overwatch. And we'll just leave this chick here in pistol Overwatch in case we get seen. We don't need to bring her up right now. Put this guy on this side of the car. Again, Overwatch, in case we get seen, and same deal here.
New coordinates.
Alright. Oh, wow. That's worst case scenario. Yeah.
They've got our position.
We said there's no way that could happen. They missed.
There's heavy fire in the zone. Medic!
Oh, they're not gonna miss that. Well, shit. Worst case scenario came true. But that's okay, because we can deal with that. Taking this guy out. Really?
Right on the margins.
A dodge? That should have been a kill. Does anyone have a... How can she remote start? Ours. Nothing helpful. Okay. I guess I have to use this to... I don't want to do this. Actually, if I use the claymore here, we can get rid of all of them. I kind of have to. I didn't want to do it, but between this and then one more shot at that droid, it'll be gone. Because that droid is kind of a threat. So let's do this, make sure we don't kill ourselves. Yeah, we'll be fine. We lost the loot for that, but that's okay. And then here, we're going to take the chance. She's going to 100% hit, and there's a chance she'll just kill it. It'd be really nice, and... No, of course not. Okay. Let's do a running gun. I want him to move to a better position. Like here, maybe. And that way he's point blank with a shotgun, and he's not going to miss. We have to get this droid. Especially because she's hurt so badly. Actually, no, we can. This is gonna be perfect. We're gonna bring him up here. We're gonna use his med kit. We're gonna heal her. Look at this. That's strategery. Now we're playing with our brains.
Heading out.
That looks like a miss. All right, another miss. We're good. We're in good shape. These guys are. That guy is kind of screwed. He's like in a kill box there. I know she's burning now. Shit. All right, let's bring her here. And she's gonna have to hunker down, unfortunately, so she doesn't get to fire this turn.
Maintaining position.
All right, we'll bring up our operative. We'll bring her here. We're not really trying to get her in. It would be cool. I don't know if we'll get to keep her. I'm assuming we won't. Even if she survives. Okay. So the thing is, the slash is actually really nice. We'll do it from here, because that'll make sure I stay in cover against the droid. There we go.
That's right.
You love to see it. 76% to hit. Let's get it done. Not so much. Alright, it's retreating. That's good. We can regroup. Alright, we got all of our soldiers back. Nobody is injured. This is parameters are shifting. This is pretty good. Let's go let's take Stardust and put her back in shadow. And then bring her up here. We want to see what we're running into. Since they're exposed, I don't want to run up here if this means that we're going to instantly get killed. Is there something I can remote start over here that could be helpful? Oh. Yeah, this is going to get the droid. Let's do it. I think that'll take it out. Yeah, you love to see it. That was pretty awesome. All right, now we'll start moving the squad up. I think they may all be dead, but no, they're definitely not, because we didn't get the mission set up yet. I'm sure there's a group over here somewhere, so we're gonna have to be really careful. I'm gonna put her here. I just want to spread out my people.
I've got eyes on an advent.
Okay, there it is. That's actually, if that's the last group, that's a pretty easy group to deal with. It's good to see. Yeah, when I hear a Cathar in or Cathar in Star Wars, I immediately think of unfortunately the medical instrument, and then it makes me uncomfortable because my god, that would be awful. I have to use that on a daily basis. You gotta feel for those people. Let's see, can we get the droid? Yeah, the droids have major vulnerability to melee, so this is a guaranteed kill. Oh, come on. Here I am saying it's a guaranteed kill, and they're proving me wrong. Alright, 54% versus... I wish I could see what the percent was here. I'm sure there's a mod for that, but I have so many mods. 100%. Always better. Good. Alright, we also need to make sure we're getting as much loot as possible, because this is easy at the beginning when you're on Commander, and it ramps up difficulty pretty quickly with all the mods we have. Oh, we missed.
I've got nothing.
Really?
They've got eyes on me.
Alright. We're gonna have the operative save the day. She's just gonna come up here and shoot it once with the pistol, and we'll all be like, wow, that was pretty awesome, actually. Look at that. She's not on the team, but she really should be, right? We're still not... Okay, so there's still more enemies here. Okay, so we haven't neutralized all the enemy targets, so we should probably get her in here to do this, though.
Roger, roger.
And while we're doing that, we should expose the other enemy if we can, so that we can stun them. There's a method to my madness. He still has his shield, so I'm not that worried about putting him in a position that's
Got it.
uncomfortable. I don't see anybody. Huh. Are you over here?
Like we drilled, go!
We would be kind of spread out if we find them. Let's put her up here.
Copy that.
I want some height advantage shots. Okay. Alright, let's just get this done at least, I guess. Hack the workstation. I like how she doesn't have a face. Sometimes modding fails. Alright, so hey, 47% is like the highest I have ever had for a hack. That's pretty cool. I think that maybe, though, I mean, I don't care about the dark event projects. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't even know if they start yet, because, like, we don't even know the person, so I don't think that this is good. Let's do this. Let's try this. 27%, so it's a little better than 1 to 4. Only slightly, but fingers crossed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Like a Chad. Like an absolute boss. Alright. So that just gave us a network stun on all of the... Okay, so we got to hold position for 2 turns until extraction arrives. Survive... Oh, survive enemy reinforcements. That's why we haven't killed everybody, because apparently they're going to drop down on us. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to put everybody in an elevated position. We're going to hold this facility, and we're going to be good.
Affirmative.
Make sure that we can't get naded as a group, because they love to do that, and falling damage will really hurt. But we'll get everybody up here and in a nice position to defend. We're going to use some strategery. Alright, get
Good to go.
people reloaded. And Overwatch. And then her. Can't actually bring her up right now, so let's put her outside in anticipation of coming up next time.
Roger, roger.
Yeah, she's got the droid voice. Oh, nice. And they're coming right into our kill zone here. So let's put everybody on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Covering fire, go!
On Overwatch. Roger, roger.
This is perfect. If they're gonna land on the building, they're gonna die.
Stand for enemies.
Setting up a shot.
Alright, let's see what happens. Let's make it happen. Hey guys, if you're having fun, hit the like button. That really motivates me to keep doing these, because as the streams get longer and longer, it's always a struggle. I'm not the young spry chicken I used to be. I don't actually like to play games for hours and hours and hours anymore. There it is.
Confirmed, lead in.
Shabby?
Oh, my goodness. That's beautiful. All right, let's get everybody reloaded. Reload everybody.
Healing time.
And let's put everybody in Overwatch. Do we have a group Overwatch? Yeah, I do.
Take aim.
Scanning. Overwatch.
Nice. I love that. That is such a nice time-saving mod. All right, let's see if we can get him again. I want the XP. Get them killed. Get them down. These are all close range shots too. We shouldn't be missing. Oh, come on.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. But that's okay. We'll just take care of it right now. There we go. Look at that. That's excellent. I really think that should have been flawless. Who got hit? Oh, yeah, Urso got hit in the first round. That's probably as good as it gets. Let's look at our debriefing here. So we have Solo Slayer and Killstealer. Did pretty well, actually. 13 damage dealt. He was 50% accurate. We'll need to work on his accuracy. Oh, wow. She was absolutely MVP. Look at all this. Not bad, kid. Yeah. 27 damage dealt. Hit all of her shots. Wow. Pretty nice. As far as kills go, 2 kills, but 75% of the shots, we like it. Overwatch accuracy, it was clutch. Well done. Jin Urso, 2 kills, 75% shots damage, but the thing is that she needs to be closer to 100% because she does so little damage unless she uses her other abilities. That can really be a drag on the team, so we'll have to work on her accuracy. The thing is that like those Reaper characters and stuff are essentially your heroes, and these, until you get like Jedi leveled up to the point that they're just so badass, it's almost unfair, but it can't ever be unfair because, you know, the Empire should just crush us if we're really being honest. I mean, even if they were the most incompetent group ever, they could just throw sheer numbers at you until you die. So all right, so we did get promotions. Okay, let's see, did other people get promoted? That's going to be really the key. Like, am I gonna have to rotate teams? Let's see. Oh, everyone got promoted, so that's great. So we can get people set up now. So let's start at the bottom. So this guy's a 501st trooper, looks like. Let's give me 3 options. I think that's better. A gunner, a tank, or a specialist. We're gonna make him a gunner. I like the idea. And so he gets knife fighter as an ability, but also has a cannon. I like that. That works. All right, our next dude, also 501st. Let's see what he's got. We'll make him a grenadier. We need a diverse group of dudes. And grenadiers get cannons. I like it. Okay, this guy is I was gonna say he's a Jedi, but no, he's actually pretty cool looking. He's a little mercenary guy. I know exactly what I want to make him. I'm going to use the commander's choice for this just to make sure that we get it. I want to make him a hunter. Hunters are soldiers who focus on stalking and eliminate their prey. They make excellent scouts and skilled assassins. They're primarily armed with vector rifles and sawed-off shotguns. God, and you can see why it takes me forever to record my audio. For the normal videos, I have to take after take, and that's why sometimes like you'll be listening to it and the audio will sound different from like paragraph to paragraph, and that's because I recorded it at a different time or whatever, and it's just so hard to replicate the settings perfectly. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Kit Fisto. No shit. He's a Jedi. We're making that happen. There it is. All right. So he's got his lightsaber, and we'll work on that later. What else do we have? All right, so our field medic is leveled up. That's really good. Dedication will give him mobility. And yes, Yes, that'll be perfect. That'll give him +4 mobility and ignore Overwatch reaction shots when moving. So if he has to get to somebody to heal them, that is a clutch ability. We need more healers too, so we need to make sure that we don't forget about that. This guy is a Jedi. That's one of the Old Republic outfits I put together, so Jedi it is. Since all of these came out of the character pool, they have a specific, like, when I see this, I just think Vanguard, right? You know, it's got that helmet on that kind of screams potentially unstable. You just don't know. All right, let's get some Akimbos. I wanted to have a lot of Mandos, but I haven't had any Mandos, so we need some multiple pistol users. I actually have quite a number of Jedi on here, which is good because they are so weak right now. They'll probably die if I send them into the field. And Mel is definitely a Jedi too. We need more Mandos. I'm gonna have to start recruiting some Mandos because they're just so cool. We just have too many troopers. Okay, let's get these other ones set up. We need more field medics, so we'll do a field medic here. I'd like to have ideally 3 teams, so I need 3 field medics. Yeah, we'll also do this. We'll say the scout armors or field medics, especially since they have that mobility bonus. You love that. And like here, this guy, I'm gonna make him a ranger. Okay. Yeah, because he's an ARC trooper. It makes sense, right? Nice, and then we can level up our other people. She's got shrapnel, which makes the claymore absolutely deadly. We did pick up some upgrades, so that's nice. Let's also promote a soldier, slug shot. That's a big one. And we can promote her as a ranger and pick up blade master, so her sword attacks are gonna do really well. Nice. Okay, so we do have 2 people that are out right now, so no matter what happens, we will have a different squad if there's another mission that pops off. Got 1 day on hybrid materials. Oh, and the other thing too. We need to set our engineer on something, so let's put the engineer here. Forgot about that. We're gonna abandon the non-human soldier because I don't really need an HK unit right now. It's a lot of work for one, but if I can get a bunch more rookies, I will always take it. We are gonna lose people. It's the inevitable part of it. Alright, hybrid. ATRT, we're probably gonna make some of those too. I think that's just such a cool thing. 28 days or 7 days. Yeah, we'll do this. I do like to get the weapons as soon as possible and start to get ahead of their forces, but I think that this is probably better. Okay, so we did get Kip Tyranius, which is another Jedi, I believe. We have so many Jedi. Okay. Yeah. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit a couple Mandos. I know there's one in here for sure. Yeah, we're going to recruit a Mando, because I mean, like, it doesn't feel like Star Wars without a Mando, right? So this is the guy. I just want to show you. I really like his setup. I went through, and what you can do here with these mods is you can set up you can manage the appearance, right? And I have these different armor groups that I've made. Like this is Modern Mando 1, Modern Mando 2, Modern Mando 3, and then like Death Watch variants, so that you can like set them up so they all have like a specific style, and then their colors will determine what they look like. So it's pretty cool. Fresh meat for the grinder. Absolutely right, Pims. Absolutely right. So that'll be pretty awesome. Actually, I apologize. I didn't set the latency very low on this stream, so it'll be about 20 seconds between when you hit enter to send something until I see it. So my bad. Like for Star Citizen and stuff, I'm used to having a higher latency, just because that way I can get a better picture quality. But for this game, I don't think that's as necessary. All right, so let's get this done. Sorry about that. All the housekeeping. I guess we will recruit that non-human soldier since we're waiting. Yes, love. They don't have like a chocolate covered cherry. My wife is tempting me with Dairy Queen. I can't say no. I mean, it's too hot outside for me to. There's no willpower. There's no resistance. Resistance is futile. Yeah, give me the Superman thing. Medium. Thanks, hon. And then you pretzels. Yeah, thanks. Yes, nice. The wife is. We're on the same wave page. Or wavelength. That's really good. Wave page. I'm combining two different things that don't really work there. Okay, HK model. So we did pick up an HK. Let's take a look at them. They're kind of fun. Oh yeah, look at this. He's actually the moderator of my Discord chat, my HK-47 Assassin Protocol droid. My favorite. Oh, and I will get a link for the Discord up in all the videos going forward after tonight. I host with GoDaddy for my CaptainKatarn.gg domain, and they have a limit of like me being able to make 5 like account changes per week. I guess it's like a security thing. Super annoying though, because like I can't I made a couple links and then I had some problems with them, so I had to change them, and then before I knew it I couldn't make more. And I have a very interesting partnership coming soon with a Star Citizen based company, so that'll be kind of fun to get that out there and share that with you. Okay. Well, this is our normal group again. We're gonna keep him. I'm gonna drop her. I'm gonna drop her. I'm gonna drop this guy. Let's take an akimbo. I want a hunter. And I know I have an akimbo, right? Better have an akimbo. I thought I grabbed one. Here he is. Take an akimbo. And I'll take a ranger. Yeah, okay. The other thing we can do here is we can build these nanoscale vests. Oh, wow. Okay, we can build one. So we'll have to look at people's health. What do you got? 3, 3, 5, 5. This guy's gonna get a ballistic shield, so he doesn't need one. Instead of a shotgun, we're going to give him a scatter blaster. And this guy's got pistols. I'm just gonna give him 2 Republic pistols for now. Okay, this dude, a vector rifle, we don't want to give him that. That's actually 3 to 4. That's awful. We can do better. If we're gonna give him stuff like that, we can give him a 4 to 6. That's a nice looking rifle. And sawed-off shotgun, pretty nice too. So we'll keep that. I don't think, can I upgrade it? Oh, I can upgrade it. Nice. All right, let's see. Basic repeater gets 1 additional damage on critical hits. Yeah, that's fine. We'll give him that. And then over here, this guy's already got his scout blasters and all that, so we're set up. The most important one to keep alive is the healer, especially because you can use that med pack multiple times. So we'll put the vest on him, which gives him 7 health. It means that he has to be hit like twice really hard in a turn to probably die. So I think that's a good one. Let's do this. Launch it. I apologize. XCOM is. I hope that that's something that they change for the new Zero Company game. And oh man, I hope the Zero Company game survives all the layoffs and studio closures and everything that's happening in the industry right now. Because I want that so badly. But I'm hoping that the management between battles is severely lowered, or at least maybe there's a mode that you can get into that's not as necessary. Because like I can just watch the stream and it's like we're in a battle and the numbers go up, and then as soon as we're out of the battle the numbers go down. So I mean, yeah, it's not as fun for you, clearly it's not as fun for me. I just want to get in and do all the tactical shit.
From what we can gather, so we're moving.
Although I completely realize that for some people the management screens and stuff is just as important as the rest of it. I'm just talking from like a pure show perspective. All right. We don't have, unfortunately. All right. I was gonna say we don't have a Reaper, so we don't have an advanced scout unit. I'm just gonna send the Rangers.
Like we drilled, go!
Alright, and remember we do not have double timer length, so we kind of have to be very quick and deliberate with what we're doing.
Moving out.
Alright, so we're still at FL level 2, I think. Okay, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. We've identified them. Now we can get our people into position. I don't want to go there. That's just asking to be seen. We'll go here. And, here, I guess. And here. Alright, very good. I think we're in a good spot. Nobody has Overwatch right now, but... Well, they haven't moved at all, have they? You can still Overwatch this, so I'm okay. I'm okay moving them now as long as if we get seen, we can instantly blast away.
Let's have some fun. Let's go. Delivering the kill shot.
Oh, we could pistol whip this thing to start it. I think we're gonna do this because this thing has a major vulnerability to melee. And then my guys will follow up with some shots, and this will be good. Oh yeah, just took it out. And as soon as this dude moves, yeah, we're good.
On my way.
Nice. That's some tactics.
Moving out.
Especially if this guy gets into range, we still have somebody else that can shoot, I think. Come on out. Shit. That's gonna hurt. 87% with that big rifle. Let's see what you got. There it is. Nice. And then we will have this guy come up here. Because just 4 turns get me closer. Yeah. Let's do that. We're gonna use dedication on him because I don't want to lose this guy. I think that this is close enough. Fingers crossed. To heal, maybe. Damn. Okay, so what we'll do then is we'll move this guy back one. And now he can get healed.
Stay with me, all right?
Strategery, guys. Strategery. Alright, so not bad. I think that droid might still be out there. Not 100%. But I will definitely stay in it. Yep, droid is still out there.
Could use some help.
But we missed. Oh, you know what we can do? He doesn't have one. We can throw a nade up here. Get the droid with that and knock it down. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. We'll come up to the window and see what we see. Okay, so we can see the objective, but I don't see the enemy yet. Bring this guy here. Just want to make sure that we're not running into an open room that we get killed in. It looks pretty safe. I don't know. There's cover here. You never know. They could be like literally right here and you'd be screwed. So I think since I can see this side of the room and there's no one here, this is probably the safest square in case we do get seen. There it is. Okay. Nowhere is safe now. He also needs to reload, so we'll get him here. Oh no, he's fine on the reload. I don't know why that was showing like that. Oh, I can shoot from here? Nice, we'll do that. I have a shot on this guy. Do it. Nice, did we drop him? Yeah, we dropped him. Alright, it's just a dodge. %37%. You can do better than that, right? How about 100%? Attack the chest first and then we'll shoot him. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, at least we got the stuff. And now 100% to hit. That's the order of operations. So that soldier being wounded unfortunately kept us from getting another flawless, but I mean overall that was pretty good. I have to say that was a cool mission. We're churning them out now. Hopefully our down times will be faster. Blood for the blood gods.
Our peacekeepers will...
Okay, so we got some negative traits. Got them drinking to get through it. You hope it's gonna pay off, but you never know, right? Okay, so everybody else is still good. I think the XP barrier is actually pretty high right now, which is why we're having some problems. Let's see, what else do we have? Firefights, non-human soldier. I guess we're gonna get another HK. But you know what? HK is a fan pleaser, so we'll get an HK-47 out there. And it'll be awesome. So let's do that. Assign new research. Yes. Okay. Ooh, improved cannons. Yeah, anything that we can do that increases somebody's weapon by +1 is always a priority. Because that's every shot for the rest of the game. It's a big deal. I think we're good. A couple days on this, we'll get this moving. And then we'll make contact afterwards. How we got tons of intel. So yeah, we can make contact. Alright, GTS is up. Let's see. Do we have... I don't know if we have anybody yet. Not yet for... We can unlock it. I just don't have the supplies. So we need a supply run. Hold on. Who do we have left? Yeah. No. I don't need to train them. You can do this for an officer. And since he's a Jedi, I mean, maybe we'll make this dude an officer. We have so many clones. We might as well have a clone officer. Officer is the only class that I'm aware of that I can't pick in the GTS or into the commander's choice mod. I have to actually go in there and change the INI file to make that possible. And I haven't done it because I'm lazy, so not working as much. Here we go. So a new room is available. Good. Let's also make sure our music is going. Is our music, like, not on? Not that the music in this game is particularly good or anything, but we will continue to excavate. Yes, we have the ability to place a facility there. No, I have no supplies. Okay. Actually, what do we need? We need 50 for the GTS, so let's do that. There we go. Now we have 5 troopers on a mission that's going to instantly make us stronger. It's little things like that. It's the little things. All right, so we have an HK model, a technical. Nice. Oh, and he comes in like fully loaded. You love that. That's a demolition. Ooh, a supply. Only 3 days on that? Hell yeah. I wonder if there's... I wonder without the overt mod if we're getting like some other mod that's making this a little bit easier. I don't mind it. I'm not complaining. All right, improved cannons. Now I think that we have to go with magnetic weapons. There's no choice. Gotta get that set up. That's 19 days. Stadium, 57 supplies. Okay. That's good. Alright, so we have 68 supplies. Enough for us to make a couple kits if we need it. There's nothing else that's come up, so let's make contact. We should be getting a retaliation mission literally any second. This will be our first one. We'll get to see who our chosen is that we're fighting. There we go. We got an officer and a gentleman. Actually, since it doesn't cost us anything, we might as well just get these other people since they're not getting promoted right now. Let's get the Mando going. We got a bunch of Jedi. Who should we? I want an akimbo. Mando akimbos are just awesome. So let's get that happening. There we go. Just waiting for this. Okay, so I don't see any sit reps here, but it's an abandoned plot. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna confirm that this could be a little different. I definitely have a mod on that's supposed to randomize like your mission locations and buildings a lot more than the base game does, at least. All right, let's make sure everybody's set up. She's got a scatter gun, yes, and her vibro sword. I like it. Now you said that you wanted her to be a Cathar. I want to check. I don't know that that's possible. A hidden Hispanic head. What a weird mod. You know what? I like this face better. We've already made an improvement. Let's see what kind of upper face heads we have. I think the aviators also look pretty badass, although, you know. There we go. The Star Citizen top hat and monocle deal. Okay, I don't know if we have it. I'm thinking that there are no Cathars, but I'm willing to look just so that you know what's in the mod. Make her Aquarian. A lot of Mass Effect stuff in here too. Riddick's goggles. Nice. Togruta jewelry, Sith pureblood jewelry. Here's an Ellen Ripley head. Nice. Yeah, Organa hood. Maybe we'll go with something like that. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's almost the perfect woman. Okay, so it doesn't look like that's going to be possible, but we've definitely made her more attractive. So overall, I punched those numbers in my calculator. It makes a happy face. So let's make sure everybody is set up. Look, all of these guys have what they need. I don't want to take two. Okay, so this is a ranger and this is an assault, so they have different uses. We have field medic. I think this is a good squad. I'm feeling good about that. Let's see, can we build another? I want to make sure that we have enough of these eventually to equip an entire squad. So 5, 5, 6, 5. These guys have it, so this dude needs it, and she needs it. Yeah, because they have shields. So we're good. Decreases our risk of dying on the field. Sorry, Go-Go. Do you have all your notifications on? I think it's supposed to also give you like a warning that I'm about to go live or something. You gotta ring the bell and you gotta click all the stuff. Do all the things. I think we're gonna make these fairly digestible. So I'm gonna shoot for 2-hour streams on XCOM. Just part of the problem is that like I get discouraged because nobody watches them after the fact because they're like 6 hours long. That's okay. I should preface that the people that are here are diehard into XCOM, and I super appreciate you.
We're moving into
But for YouTube to actually like push me out to a greater audience and make this, you know, fun for me, you know, then I gotta play the game. So I think about 2-hour streams is gonna be our max for XCOM. And I just smacked my mic. Sorry about that. I'm being clumsy. But I hope that you guys enjoy the increased audio quality as well, since I have this Shure SM7B mic. It's the same one that like Rogan and all the podcasters use. It's really up to my audio on my voice segments for the videos. Ah, I see. It's okay, Gogo. You can say I might be number 1 in the program, or I might be number 1 on your program, but I am number 2 in your heart, and you know what? I'm okay with that.
Troopers, move it!
Okay, that didn't quite work. Like one of the Penguins broadcasters always say like if a guy is like the number 1 star of the game and absolutely like crushes it, he's like he's number 29 in your program, but tonight he's number 1 in your heart. So I was trying to capture that energy and I failed. Oh shit. Okay, so what is this? Escort at least 1 survivor to the evac zone. All right, so we have a different. Wow, this is a very different style. Okay. All right, where's the evac zone? Hell if I know. Wow, all the way over here. All right, so we want to put them in places where hopefully they don't get killed. Okay. Think up. Why is this a bad thing? Why is this a problem? Okay. Maybe I gotta move this guy first. What does this yellow thing mean? Does that mean he gets seen? I think that means he gets seen, right? So let's just throw them all in Overwatch. No, I don't want to Overwatch all. We'll Overwatch the individual ones because I think that some of my guys didn't move. Okay, perfect.
Stepping off.
This is a new mission. Yeah, this is different. Not really sure how we're gonna play this, but we're gonna figure it out. Especially with the Lost angle, this might be really hard. Why does this? Oh, because he has to open the door. Okay, I was like, why is this getting him seen? Oh, it's still getting them seen. But that isn't. But that is. What the fuck? Okay, right here. Still no. Okay. trying to not break windows and stuff. I guess not make noise. Although I don't think anyone has ever gone up an iron stairwell like that without like shaking the entire building and waking the dead. So at least every movie chase that I've ever watched that involves this has made me come to that conclusion. Okay, so they can't move apparently without being seen. Let's just have her hunker down. Have this girl go into Overwatch.
Failure becomes you.
Alright, so we get introduced to our chosen. It's the Warlock. He's probably the second hardest, honestly. Let's see, what does he have? Kinetic plating. He's brittle, and the Reapers are his adversary. Okay. So we don't want to miss, and it gets harder to hit him after the first attack, which is unfortunate. So we'll have to use lots of explosives. Is what I'm reading an explosive situation.
Moving.
Okay, so so much for our protestation that they wouldn't see us. Now that resistance dudes that we control have to like fight for their own lives here. Oh, okay. So these resistance guys are gonna fight too. I like it. They're not under my control yet, so hopefully the computer doesn't make poor decisions. But their weapons are like pop guns, not ideal, but. Okay, and we've got reinforcements coming in here.
Looks like they called in backup.
So what I think I want to do here is we'll get all of our people set up on the side in Overwatch. We'll kill those reinforcements as soon as they land. And then we'll, since the other guys are seen now, we'll start worrying about getting them into a good position.
Hold positions here. Let's move fast.
they get over here yet? No, but they can come this way. This is probably smarter. Fingers crossed there's no Imperials in this room, but why would there be? Okay, yeah, I can send that guy. If I can send this guy through this apartment complex over here, I might be able to get him out without any issues. Okay, so we can move this now. Let's go here. Oh, this is not the person I thought it was. We'll put her here. This is a non-strategic position. Yeah, this is what I thought. I thought that person could fight. Doesn't have a nade. What is this? Suppression. Ooh. Yeah, go ahead and use suppression against that. And then while they're doing that, I'm going to put this guy here, which is kind of what I intended from the beginning. And fire at this dude.
You found trouble.
I'm going to bring her down here, because she can help me grab all those other guys and put them under my control. And our field medic will also join her here. Okay, I like this plan. I like our plan a lot here. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, that's not so bad. Are they 2 lieutenants though? Because that would have a lot of health and that would be not as great. Okay, 1 trooper, 1 officer.
Heading out.
Hostile neutralized.
Seriously? Wait. We did hit him. Didn't kill him. Oh shit. That guy got there to kill my civilian. This mission is actually pretty hard. And it's definitely different. I have a feeling that one of these doofuses is going to shoot that and kill the other resistance guy. Okay. Oh, we can give him a double barrel. Where's the other army? Dude, I think we didn't kill both of them. Let's check this real quick. There we go. Nothing like a sawed-off shotgun to the face. PUBG knew what it was doing. Let's move this dude first, before we have a diplomatic incident on our hands. Okay. And I can apparently move this guy. Yeah, okay, so he's mine apparently now. I'll take him up here, because I still think that that's the best path for the unarmed guys. Through this apartment.
What did you expect?
Can we just shoot this? I guess it's not a high chance to hit, but I'll take it. None of the movements were particularly exciting. What over here? We can't see that from here, huh? Alright, we just have to start moving our guys up. We gotta be faster. I assume that it's gonna continue to rain down reinforcements on us until we get there. Alright, let's see what you got over here, Bob. Fingers crossed you're not running into an ambush. Alright, this is working out so far. If I get one out, we keep the mission. You know, it's not a failure.
The master will be pleased.
Go forth and honor the service.
Okay, so I can't pick up the rest of these guys with a resistance person. It has to be my guy. I see. I have an idea. Why don't you shoot at the droid from halfway across the map? That makes a lot of sense. You know what? We'll just ignore the droid for now. Try to pick up more people.
Let's have some fun.
That should have got 2, right? No?
Baseball, move out!
The droid really can't hurt us. The worst it could do is make somebody unconscious. Look at that. And then here we can just slug shot it, right? There it is. It makes XCOM sense. It really does. Oh, look at that. He's out. Ooh, we got a Sith Acolyte. Nice. We need I don't know, a gaggle of Jedi
Now,
to deal with it.
I'm the master.
Okay, well, thankfully he can evac, so big middle finger to the Sith. Alright, so I now have more people to bend to my will. Let's put them up here. Problem is, though, that those Sith are going to start coming after me, and that's going to be a
Here comes a world of hurt.
problem.
I am stronger than you.
I definitely got that one. Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Okay, so do we have them all now? I think we might have control of all of the soldiers. It's unfortunate we lost somebody. If I could get all these guys to evac, that would be pretty incredible. So it might be possible to evac this way too. I'm gonna try it. Looks like all roads lead to Rome in this case.
Rolling out.
Yeah, we gotta bring our people up too, because we're way behind. I'd kind of like our people to be the vanguard, but the Sith is terrifying because he's gonna straight up kill us if we don't take care of him first. Ooh. 75% to hit, and if it hits, it's a guaranteed death. The Warlock has been quiet, so we're definitely going to get a response from him this turn. Okay, can we get that girl activated maybe? Or this guy? Did we get him activated? Qui-Gon Orton? Is his name? Seriously? Does your mother not like you?
Like we drilled, go!
I think we also get supplies if we get these guys out too, so that'll be really helpful. Alright, so I have this guy here to kind of cover the civilians' exit. It's not only do we have to hit them, we have to get through Saber Block, which is actually kind of hard. There we go. You love to see it. Alright, hey, we did get this guy. We can get him up here to help. Oh, it's another droid.
Ready to engage.
Hey, and I have control of the resistance, so they're not going to do stupid stuff like reposition and then reload, so they don't do anything that turn. Nice to see. Let's get her going up here. Stay away from everybody. Alright, now be honest. How many of you are playing along with me? You have the game up and you're just listening to me in the background and playing, because I used to do that all the time. I still do. Not with my own streams, but like with other YouTubers. One of my favorite things was that, like, Gull survives is what hit. Oh shit! This is the civilian. Fuck. Thought it was one of our guys.
Heading out.
Let's see if she can finish this dude. 67%. There we go. Nice.
It's still up.
We will bring this resistance
Uh-oh.
to a close.
Oh, that hurt.
Soldiers cannot last forever, Commander.
Oh no. They got him.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
Yeah, so I actually became good friends with Gull Survives, and he used to be Gull Ducat and the Gull himself, and he's changed his channel name a few times. He actually hasn't really been active for a while, so that's kind of unfortunate. We'll do a point blank on him. It's pretty much guaranteed to work. There we go. Alright, we got a stock. Those are good. Those make missed shots still do damage, I believe. Is the idea. Alright, let's start getting everybody on the second level and keep ourselves isolated from any Imperial entanglements.
I bow down to no one.
Roger, roger.
Getting it done.
Can they get out this turn? They cannot. So right here's a good spot, maybe. This one can get out. Probably make sure we're putting these guys in cover since the other one just got slaughtered.
Moving out.
Okay, lots and lots of stuff. Alright, so we got their loot, whatever that is. Hopefully it's good stuff. Yes, so the thing was that, like, I became friends with him, and then we ended up, I went from, like, being a viewer to starting my own channel to becoming friendly with him, and he actually did some voice acting for me in one of my earlier videos back when I used to do cinematic intros to my Stellaris playthroughs, and then we'd have community nights. It was really fun. He's quite a cool guy. Unfortunately, circumstances had changed to the point that he wasn't able to stream anymore.
My master has taught me well.
This area is secure.
I'm playing Space Engineers and eating pizza. I'm at least a little bit jelly.
What's around that?
Perhaps you prefer it this way. Are you ready to be redeemed?
Alright. I want to get the injured person. Sorry, my wife brought my blizzard. You guys gotta hear that. I'm gonna get that injured person out this turn. Can he make it? No. He can go here, and that's a good spot. We're being chased by that Sith. His team is actually pretty terrifying. I think we're gonna take care of both here. We're gonna slice this dude. She's hurt, so I want her out. I don't want to lose any of my team members. But we're also gonna kill this med droid, because we can. At the same time.
By the numbers.
Evac her.
Move forward! Turn!
May the Force be with you.
That doesn't sound. That doesn't sound like something Jedi would say.
Roger, roger.
Not in that tone. I really do have to eat this before it melts.
Location confirmed.
I apologize. We're gonna be doing some blizzarding for a minute.
Behind you!
Looks like they called in backup.
Let's have some fun. Ow!
I must be moving up in the galaxy.
Roger, roger.
On it.
Hey, this is good. I can get all these guys out right now. And the people that I have left are pretty strong, so I'm not that worried about it.
Let's move fast.
Oh, that's probably not where we wanted to go. That might hurt him. That might have been a mistake. I may have to grenade the wall to get a chance to get out, but I think that would also end my turn, so shit. Not good. I was going for safety over intelligence there.
Get troops.
Let's roll.
Need a medic.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Wish he'd put up a fight. Surrender.
I think we're gonna lose that character, unfortunately. I think he's my medic too.
Taking control of our soldiers. It is nearly time for atonement.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's any way that he can actually hit me here.
The death of these subordinates.
Yeah, we lost a soldier. That sucks, but we got a lot of them. Might lose two, really. But we got a lot of supplies. I you know, I have to think about it. I think their sacrifice is worth it. I can always regrow the clones anyway. We'll take this chance. I've got a shield. If I get hit by an Overwatch, I should be fine.
Might be a tower.
If I can get this guy out, I'll consider that a win. Sure.
Our goal is near.
Alright, sorry about that. Had to eat that blizzard as fast as possible. It was very melted by the time Brittany got home. The clones have souls, bro, he says. The only thing we're trying to avoid right now is getting knocked unconscious. That. Exactly that. Captured. Okay. Unless they consider him killed. I don't know. Alright, so that was actually a really hard mission. No doubt. That got a little dark.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements.
Alright, let's see if they're both killed or if only one was killed. I think the other one should have been captured, right? So maybe we have to get him back? Yeah, captured. Okay. We lost our field medic, which also means that we lost our med kit, which is unfortunate. But all things considered, I mean, we got 73 supplies, a bunch of corpses, some Illyrium cores, stock. I mean, I can't complain about that. Rescued some civilians. Everybody's happy. Well, except the guy's dead, but he's not really anything. Let's go ahead and let's upgrade our hunter. Maim. Fire a shot with your primary weapon, then mobilize the target at the end of their next turn. Ooh, I kind of like that. I always go with slug shot, but I kind of dig that. I want to try that, especially if we catch somebody out in the opener. That might be the way to go. All right, and our Jedi has Jedi'd. There we go. Alright, and our Kimbo is still training. Good stuff. Okay. We'll do one more mission, because I'm trying to keep these in 2-hour chunks. I think that they are actually maybe digestible to watch at that point. So, we'll do one more mission if it pops up. We have 81 supplies. We'll need another med kit. Alright. Yeah, I guess we have to investigate that, because I don't have anything else going. Or did we spend the intel here? Were we working on this? I don't know. Let's check that out. Yeah. At least we started scanning that, which might keep it around longer. I don't know if that's how it works or not. But let's do this. Make contact here. Hit the black site. We need to make sure we get the Dark Tower one for sure. The sealed armor doesn't really bother me. I never really used any like ammo or anything. Maybe I should. Covert actions will not be ambushed. Hell yeah, that's worth its weight in gold. So are there's also one where every lost headshot is a guaranteed kill, and the other one that's like soldiers are more likely to bleed out than die. Like, those are the 3 that are worth everything. You want them. Alright, so we get a promotion on this. Let's see, do we have any Jedi that could be promoted that could be helpful? Let's, Kid Fisto is our most well-recognized one, so we're gonna send out some Jedi on this. We'll begin that action. And can we do more covert actions? No. Okay, so we'll just do that for now. That's fine. And we'll continue this, and then we'll grab our supplies. Very nice. Okay, so our Mando is leveled up. Love to see it. Trying to click on this, it's not cooperating. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this and you haven't already seen it, please watch my video for today, or at least give it a like. It's getting pounded by trolls. Like, it's amazing to me. If you hate Star Citizen so much, why do you watch these videos as soon as they come out? Some of the comments and some of the people that I had to shadow ban on the channel are truly, truly awful people. Like, the shit that they have said, it's like, how did this get past the YouTube filter? You know, and then they, like, share it with their friends, and they all just hammer the downvotes, and it sucks because the video is amazing, in my opinion. So hopefully you guys like that. And Pims, you were saying that you didn't know what Star Citizen was. That video will explain it to you. Give it a chance. It talks about everything you can do. I'm very clear about what's still in development, but what's actually doable today. And it's pretty cool. And I don't even think I got everything, because like there's more stuff that's been added recently that I didn't touch on. But I mean, it still kind of like paints a picture of just how big that world is, right? So if you do that, I will totally appreciate you, and you'll be a Chad. Well, you're already a Chad, but you'll be Chad Lee, I guess, is the... What the hell? Okay. We're gonna get this contact center cost, I guess, because this is the only thing that we have, and it's not really that good. I really want to get magnetic weapons before we take on the black site. Hey, they both got promoted. Nice. Anytime we can get 2 Jedi done. Happy. We got another HK unit. We might actually send out a group of HKs just by themselves. That would be hilarious. Alright, so what does he have? Force Lightning, or Leap Strike, or Force Push. Maybe Leap Strike, just in case somebody's in Overwatch. We have a PCS too. Yeah, that's not going to be good for him, since he's not going to be shooting from a high position, but it's good to see that he has some of this stuff. Let's get our other Jedi leveled up too. So she, oh, we're going to give her Blade Master. It makes her lightsabers have an extra damage attack, which is huge because these lightsabers are like incredibly disappointing in terms of what they do. Okay, so this is a sharpshooter. Meh. But Death from Above is a good one. I don't like sharpshooters in this game. If you watch my videos, you know that. And if you didn't, welcome. I don't like sharpshooters in this game. Alright, so we need to build the resistance ring. We should probably just do that, since we have the stuff for it. Yeah, it's amazing to me, Pims. I will put out a video on Star Citizen, and within the first 30 minutes, I will have people that absolutely hate Star Citizen, and they'll be like, "This is a scam," you know, Star Citizen and all that stuff, you know, like, and like the most ridiculous things will go into the comment section almost immediately. It's like, I don't know about you, but I don't like hate watch things that I don't care about, you know, and I certainly don't hate watch them the second they pop up on a YouTube feed. Like, it's, you know, I'd say it's well beyond the Howard Stern effect at this point. Okay, so we need to counter this dark event. What's this one? Okay, so that one would give us another HK, but we need the supplies, and we need to counter this dark event. This is a transmitter, so this is the last one that we'll do for this stream. And then I'm going to take a little bit of time, I'm going to eat some dinner with the wife, and then I'm going to do a Star Citizen stream later, because I really want to play. I'm hoping Blaster or somebody will be around, because I want to do some of like the new content. I want to see if we can do a line in mine. I also have to get a Geo. So I might buy one. No, I'll see if I can get one in game. I'll figure out where they are, if they are in game, and if not, I'll probably have to buy one. Because I definitely want to make sure that we have what we need for that. Let's make sure that we have our equipment upgraded. What do we have here? Expanded magazine, not so good. We can do increased aim. I like that for him. And then for her, she really needs... definitely needs an expanded magazine, and she definitely needs a stock, because when she misses, it sucks. So, that's good. Oh, this is... we can only send 2 people? Huh. Okay. Well, we'll do that. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever had a mission like this where I can only send 2 people. Like, I've had multi-part missions like that, but this is a little different. Sounds like bots. Maybe I'm getting hit by bots, but the nice part is I can shadow ban people on the channel, so they keep responding, and nobody ever has to see it. It's one of those things. Like, I've read online that people are like, if you shadow ban people, you're a coward. I'm like, dude, this is my walled garden. If you want to come in here, you know, you can do whatever you want, but you cannot in the first 30 seconds try to influence people that my video sucks, because I know you didn't watch it, because I can see the statistics. No, and scam citizen and all that shit. Like, that's not gonna fly.
Could be crippled.
Alright. Let's go here. Why do we only have 2 people on this team? Hopefully that means that they don't have a bunch of people. It says fire team.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
Okay. We do have to kill them, so that is a thing.
All clear. Let's move fast.
Brittany, what are you doing?
Moving out.
Okay, so I can see them there. I could probably...
Okay.
I'll leave her here, just to see what's in front of us. He would be seen if he moved out.
Heading out.
Okay, I need to keep an eye on them, and I probably need to go into Overwatch now, because there's a possibility he might get seen.
So much for interrogating him.
Like that.
Wish he'd put up a fight. Enemy behind!
Can she do anything? Yeah, she can take out the droid.
That's how it's done.
Nice. She actually did it. And he can just, take this guy out. There we go. Are they back in concealment? No. Okay. No.
Move fast!
He might get seen here. She's still concealed.
Moving to position.
I'm running up here to see if I can...
Enemy squad leader.
Okay. That's what I was worried about. Well, I don't know if worried is the right word. But they're not activated, so chances are they won't move. So I'm going to put it here. So if they do move, there's a chance I can still get them next turn. Come on, don't move too far. I think we'll get one. Okay, we did not get one. Unfortunate. We're gonna have to shoot at one of these network separation things. Alright, there's a good chance I can kill this guy outright, so I'm gonna shoot him first. There we go. Perfect.
That's right. Draining ammo fast. I'm spotted.
Okay, so then I can have this dude come up, slash 2. 3 to 4, huh? That's not enough. What if I go here?
Move forward!
4 to 6. Better. Just don't give me 4. There we go. You gave me 6. I like it. Alright, so we're shielded, and now we're just gonna slash him and finish it. Alright, we got another stock. Those are super useful, and then... Ooh. No, she has to hit something. Fuck. Okay. Now we can get it. I was afraid that was gonna lose the mission, but we just got it. If I had moved her, we'd have been fucked. Alright, so we didn't get a bonus reward. 68 supplies. Nice. Hey, flawless mission. We only had 2 in there. That was really good. Wanton destruction. 4 for 400 shots. You gotta love it. Look at that. It was flawless. It really was. Very cool. Alright guys, we're at just about 2 hours now. This is perfect. We'll do a little debrief here, see what we got, what we're doing. And I think this is a good place for us to start again. So depending on how this does in syndication, we might have another stream pretty soon. If not, it'll be kind of occasional, but I do like this playthrough and I am saving the stream. And this will be the only one that we do until we die or people stop watching it altogether. So, one or the other. Ow. Ow. Slammed my hand off my throttle. Alright, yeah, so the stock is a good deal. 145 supplies, that's really big. We countered that event. And we had some level ups. So she's leveled up again. I mean, she's wearing like office attire to a war, which is like insane, but you know, I guess that goes with the territory. We are trying to do something rather insane as a group. All right, this is perfect. Let's just look at one other thing. So how long do we have? We will get that engineer. That's really important, actually. 9 days on magnetic weapons. All right, so that's perfect. We're going to go ahead and stop here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to roll the intro or outro. And make sure you check out my video from today. I would really appreciate that. Hit like if you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you next time. Captain Katarn out.
Drifting through the black with the price on my name. No fleet, no flag, just fuel in the flame. Ghost on the scanner, sharp with the aim. I'm Katarn in the cockpit, playing the game. Neon trails in a world gone cold. Maps reroute, but I never fold. Struggleless life of the truth got sold. To the highest bidder in a tale untold.
Signal locked, systems green. Got the crew, no in between. Smother the truth, the corrupted streets. Captains online at the chaos screen.
Tactical mind in a galaxy crack. Stacking credits while the system's hacked. Tired of kings who fake command. I fly solo when I've always land.
Data breach, memory trace. Systems awry, clear interface. One last job, one last deal. Wiping my tracks, no trace to reveal. Locked in drift past Pyro's flame. Eyes on the hall, no need for fame. Black box bombs and a burning name. The little legend of who I became.
Bizarre truck a slide of an instinct stop. Maybe find a mark where the lights all stop. No safe points when you bend the law. But I don't talk, I just fade the law.
Signal locked, systems green. Got the crew, no in between. Snubbing the truth, the corrupted streams. Captains online at the chaos screen. They call me myth, they call me ghost. Just the pain on this bridge at most. No sea fleets more, empires cried, and I still walk where your heroes die. Respond online, silence breaks. Run your stance, track my weights. I don't hide, I just evade. This legend's move in a different shade.